Pyramids of Giza are all about 20 degrees Celsius on the inside, with the temperature never exceeding that point. Considering the temperature in the desert can get upwards of 50 degrees Celsius, that's a remarkable feat in and of itself that ancient Egyptian engineers were smart enough to construct something that self-regulates the temperature. Number 3, it was built without slaves. One common misconception about the pyramids is that they were probably built by chained slaves who were forced to carry heavy blocks of limestone on their backs somehow. But that theory, which was usually peddled by ancient Greek historians who tried to make sense of the pyramid's construction, has been proven to be false. In more recent times, workers' living quarters have shown that they lived quite luxurious lives. They were usually hand-picked among the best workers in the empire, and there were even nearby cities and settlements where they grew their own food and lived with their families if they had one. Working conditions weren't nearly that bad either. Ancient Egyptians were recently uncovered to have access to post holes, ramps, and stairs that would allow them to transport these large blocks, although with a lot of workers. Number 2, they're not the only pyramids in the region. The Great Pyramids of Giza are one of the most well-known pieces of architecture in the history of mankind. Few other buildings, even megastructures that were built thousands of years after these, failed to live up to the grandeur and spectacularity of these few structures. However, while they may be monumental, they're far from the only pyramids in the region. Numerous other pyramid complexes exist both within and outside the borders of Egypt. In fact, the country with the most pyramids in the world isn't even Egypt. Bordering Sudan, which was once the center of the Nubian civilization that was closely linked to Egypt, is home to more pyramids than anywhere else on Earth, over 220. This really makes you and scientists wonder how many pyramids still exist in the region that we simply have yet to uncover. Number 1, it was the tallest building on Earth for thousands of years. And finally, something that doesn't actually confuse scientists as much as it fascinates them is that nothing of the Great Pyramid scale would be built for thousands of years. The Great Pyramid of Giza, or the Khufu Pyramid, was built around 2500 BC, and it was only around 1300 AD, almost 3,000 years later, when the Tower of the Lincoln's Cathedral in England would finally surpass that height. In terms of skyscrapers, it wasn't even until the 20th century that we were finally able to make one that surpassed its height with the Singer Building in Manhattan. Those were the 10 amazing reasons why the Egypt pyramids terrify scientists. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.